Okay, we just got an echo. Okay, we are testing 1 2 3. We're testing the quality of the mic. I'm hearing an echo. I might have to plug in my headset. We're still testing. As you can see in the counter on the screen, the show will start in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. What's up, Rabbi? Yeah, you're here early. Show's starting in 4 minutes. You guys let me know if you hear an echo, because I'm hearing echo on my end, but you guys might not be hearing it, so let me know. For those of you just tuning in, this stream is going to be 4K 60 FPS, so it's the highest quality. Also, let me know in the chat if you hear an echo. Rabbi, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good yourself. Yeah, Rabbi, the show is going to be on Sunday, so we'll do the Xbox thing and discuss it then. Today, we're just going to do this show. If you guys hear me in the chat without echo, hit 1, because I'm hearing a little bit of feedback on my end. Yeah, Rabbi, the show is going to be on Sunday, so we'll do the Xbox thing. We got about 5 seconds before the show starts. Hopefully you guys can hear me good without any echo. Let me know in the chat. Here we go. Hope it's a good show. So during these shows, I don't talk a lot. Like, I'll react after a certain trailer if something major happens, but for the most part, I don't talk through these shows. So just sit back, relax, enjoy Summer Game Fest with me, and I'll see you guys in the comments.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards.
And of course, I'll respond here, but I'm just saying I'm not going to interrupt the show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Okay, 2-hour show.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles.
Did he say Batman?
What the hell? Games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? Yeah. All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! Hey, what game is this anyway?
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And hot fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
Ow, hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Woohoo, money!
and making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
mustard on that? Ah, is that the button?
I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie, that looked a little bit better than I thought it would look. It has really good lighting. The lighting impressed me. Probably gonna play with my kid now.
Leave it.
That looks a lot better than I thought it would.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was LEGO Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
I gotta say real quick, very interesting that Horizon is coming out on the Switch as well. So Sony going third party, but it's coming PC day and date as well. Looks interesting, but it kind of reminds me of State of Decay a little bit.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star? To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Quidditch thing. Meh. I guess Harry Potter fans will like it. That's a meh for me.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuffbust.
It was a funny trailer, but yeah, whatever.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
Oh, one
All
person.
right,
That's
next
pretty cool.
one of this year's most anticipated games is Star
I
Wars
think I'll give that game a
Outlaws,
try,
coming
to be
out
honest.
on
It looks
August
interesting. I like
30th
the jailbreak
from
element.
Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open world
And
Star
one
Wars
developer,
game
that's pretty
where you live
crazy,
the
man.
life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
Now this game here, I can't wait to play this game. Oh my goodness, it's soon. Soon we get to play this game.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Hold tight!
We should get moving.
Oh man, this is gonna play so good on my PC with the 4090.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuffbust. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay. Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
It's so crazy that Healy is taking over, and he's basically our E3 now. But I ain't mad, man. I get to see some new games.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Oh, Cake Batter, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate you.
Then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
I'm not big for that game, but I know a lot of people like Civilization. It's a pretty big franchise.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Oh, that's this Kung Fu game. Oh, I forget the name of it. Oh, yes. This is Unreal Engine 5, guys, so this is probably a PC game. Close to it. Yeah, one more. Ooh, August, nice.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers. Even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies, we die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
What does greatness mean to you? Born great. I was made for this.
Okay, so I guess we're getting Samsung advertisement here. I guess this is for the app that's inside the TV. I will say it works pretty good. When it comes to like gaming on TVs, Samsung TVs, they have the best gaming, hands down, for sure. And then you could put on this interpolation mode for 30
Have any
FPS
of you
games,
faced
and it's
Tyranids
kind of
before?
frame-gen-ish.
Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
Well, the feeling of a high frame rate.
The numbers are endless. I will take you all with me. Brothers, we fight! For Oshima!
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hoshino and Shikanori Shojima.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. archetype whose existence was
That's
only
why it's
theoretical.
good to,
You wield power
gaming in
now.
such a broad scope because every game is not for everybody. I really like these games at all, but none of these games are so popular. So I guess some guys are sitting up right now. They're really excited for this Awakened game here. This whatever it's called. It's coming to Xbox, so that's good. But yeah, I don't really have interest in those type of games.
Such an
I'm more
honor
like
to have Hoshinori Kojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs.
Gotta be dope.
Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
A new Batman game? Here we go, let's go, let's go, let's
There's
go!
a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. What? Oh, no. Oh, it's a quest game? What's going on? What the hell? Is this exclusively to the quest? Oh, man. Oh, man.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we haven't had one of these in a while, man. We're doing another crossover. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
Dragon Ball Z on the Legend 5. Okay, let's see.
One million pieces! Just like I did that You talking about thrilling? Don't you dare!
I'm not going to hell alone. You were on the ride. Are you ready?
Do it!
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save Earth. Bye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
What?
Never forgive me for this! Now you will suffer my wrath.
You are a prison boy.
I will show you the true form of autonomous Ultra. It's my turn, yes.
Change everything.
Let's do it.
This is W.
I will defeat you. Don't think you can win. There is no way to beat this.
Hey, we get a slew of games this holiday season, this fall.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mecha Break, located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Rita, clean the balcony. On your mark.
Go, go, go! Clear the area!
Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower! Engaging! Second floor! Ah! I got shot! They're coming up!
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Oh, Delta Force. I remember
But
that back
that
in the day.
is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Ooh. COD has a challenger.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
This is crazy.
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
Yep, sign me up. I'm gonna sign up for that alpha.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Oh, so they screwed up before. Ah, they're supposed to show this, and then they're gonna show that they were added to Street Fighter as DLC, I guess. Yeah. guys don't know how many quarters I used to waste in the for this SNK series. And then one of my buddies, he got, I forget the name of the system, and we had it, the custom controllers. Master Chief is not a woman. I've seen the specs of those monitors are pretty good. A little pricey, but they're pretty good. I think they got a pre-order special right now on Samsung site. Ooh, we getting some Gundam? Is this, what's it called, Zone Enders? Is this movie? It's neither.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Okay. You guys like these type of games?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep, and I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy, I'll save you, no matter what.
Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer?
Okay, what am I looking at here? Is it like
It should
one
have
game
some
with
developer
7 games
mode.
within it? You guys let me know in the chat.
Dark times await us.
Yeah, it looks like there's like several games within it. Looks interesting.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Okay, I guess they're gonna run it down for us. That's good. That was a little confusing.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're gonna do independent games. We're gonna look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there, and I know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Games.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now, here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Did we really need a Power Ranger game? One that's sprite-based? I don't know.
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Oh, I'm liking this already.
To the task!
Task.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play this. Yeah, this looks good.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
is this? Looks interesting, but the frame rate looks atrocious. What the heck? Looks interesting, but the frame rate looks a bit rough, so I hope they clean it up a bit. Oh yeah,
that's
max
what I
time,
call
bullet
a
time.
dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
Oh, this makes me miss
Until
Max
they
Payne,
lied
man.
to me
Oh,
and
that
tried
bullet
to
time
kill
was so
me.
sweet in those games.
Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this. That looks really interesting. I like it.
Glad you like that one. That was Killer Bean,
like
a
that,
third-person roguelike shooter
gameplay looks fun.
made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los
Wow,
Angeles.
one
Jeff
person.
Liu, who previously
Kudos.
worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Meh?
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
That was
See, a lot of
Wonder
these
Stop,
games
the
having a
announcement of the next
PS5
game
Steam
from Davey
designation
Redden,
and
the
nothing with
creator of the
Xbox.
Stanley Parable. I
Not that I
sense
would
there's a
particularly want
twist
to play
coming
that
as we
game, but
expect from him and Ivy
it's
Road.
omitted from
Cannot wait
Xbox,
to
not
play
there.
that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the 9. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, like, when I look at this and I look at, like, the graphics, I know I'm being shallow, but it just doesn't appeal to me, man. It just, it's just lacking that polish. And I know it's probably, like, a smaller title, but it just didn't grab me. And after playing, like, Hellblade 2 and seeing those type of graphics and seeing what, you know, is capable, I don't know, man. Just, games gotta have it in all areas, man.
Adventure starts.
Guess we got some sales on Street Fighter stuff, Capcom stuff.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend. greatest final chapter.
See, this looks cool, but I want to see what it looks like in game. I'm tired of like these trailers. Like, let me see what it looks like in game. But the premise looks cool, and the gameplay that they're trying to portray looks cool. Oh, he ripped man's face off.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
The demo's out, and once again, I see PS5, I see Steam, I don't see no Xbox.
All right, we're back here live
logo
for
there.
more Summer Game Fest. The First Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to mute this. I gotta mute the song on this because that'll get a copyright strike. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can turn it up now. Yeah, man. Gonna get a strike for that. Gonna have to talk over this part a little bit. Sorry, guys. Looks interesting. I don't know what this is. Is it like some type of Final Fantasy? What is this? No, it's not Final Fantasy. Looks cool. But once again, like they show me this trailer and like I want to see what it's like in game. Is this in game? Because this doesn't look in game. That looks scripted. Is it in engine? Like, why don't they give us a description of what we're looking at here? Because this all looks like, you know, cutscenes. But it might be in engine. But still, let me know what's up. Okay, I'll turn the music back up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want to get hit on that. They like to hit you quick on those songs. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me, okay? Just like maybe 30 seconds more, and I'll put the sound back on. You know, I don't really get lots of super chats on this channel. I don't make a lot of money off of these live streams, and you know, I try to bring you guys the best quality and stuff. So sorry about this, that I can't play the song that's being played in this trailer. It looks cool though. This one had an Xbox designation.
That looks awesome.
July
The First Descendant
2nd.
will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlist it now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outerloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outerloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Buster.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outerloth Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Okay.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Innersloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Okay, well, this is definitely gonna strike them off. It's not that big CBS. Got a good cast, though.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
EDM heads rocking out right now, I know it. Looks good though.
overcome every obstacle with this power.
Yeah, I'll be getting that. I'm a sucker for Sonic, kind of like. Yeah, we got some games coming up in the holiday season in the fall. Sega!
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game, Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio. To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic.
I gotta
All
say,
right.
this show has to start to
Our
wrap
next
it up. I wanna
premiere
see some
unveils the
bigger
exciting new destination
This
for a
show's been
game that
okay
shadow
so far,
dropped
but,
at the
like,
Game Awards last year,
I
the
need to be
finals,
shocked.
with
I need
its
some more
unparalleled
shocks, some
destruction
big
wrapped in
titles.
the world's
So
most
hopefully
deadly game show. Now,
it
after
leads
dozens of
towards that
updates
in
and
the
2
end.
seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
The finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Fun fact, he doesn't do the voices in the game, it's just his character. And the gentleman that did the voices, he passed away recently. So if you get a new Max Payne game or something, you're not going to have the original voice.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you
So strange that it
some
never had a physical
expansion
copy, though.
content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
That's cool.
It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Let's go.
Tomorrow.
Let's go.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm talking about.
Now, with
Show's
this
gone up
world
half a point now.
premiere, I invite you to step into Night
Full
Springs.
point going up now, the show. It's dropping tomorrow.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Digging this, man.
Something is different.
And of course, you get all the graphic fidelity that comes with Alan Wake, so this is going to be crazy.
Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes?
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
Yeah.
A cruel and beautiful paradise.
We're going to have to turn that down a little bit there because that's definitely going to get a strike. That's a popular song. And I can just see them right away saying, yeah, we're going to clip your video. But this looks cool. It's a Amazon game, it says. Let's see what the title is. What is the title? And yes, I'm talking loud so I can talk over the music. Sorry. Oh, this is New World. I never played New World, man. When that game came out, everyone's 4090 was dying. I said, yep, I'm not playing this. And it's coming to the consoles. Cool.
That's right. New World Aeternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Guys, let me know in the comment section if the sound is good, the quality of the stream is good, okay? Hit one if everything is good.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
I will say that this show has a heavy emphasis on a lot of indie titles. You know, that's fine. I understand that these developers, they need to get their stuff out too, but I also need to see some big titles. Like, you know, we got that Alan Wake 2 thing. You know, we got Desert Storm. We got a few good tidbits there. I would say it's 5-6 games that okay, I gotta play these, but for a 2-hour show, that's not a lot of games that got my interest. You guys let me know in the chat. What do you think of the show so far? It's slow. You want to see some bigger titles? Do you think we'll wrap it up at the end? Let me know in the comment section. Sorry, in the chat, in the comment section, my bad.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess.
They showed this game at the PlayStation Direct the other day. State of play flashbacks, man. Oh my gosh.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a gutsy, feisty puppy, and you know that it ain't easy, don't you know? Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know?
Play the other version. It is fun.
Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know?
Like the fights. Fight with everybody. It's like mobs or something.
This way, so let's go.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster. Let's get those moving.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
That was a skate advert? Okay. It's not in English, maybe. I don't have to. Yeah, Skate. Skate was a good game. This fall. Wow. No, Skate was good. It was a
Very
great advert for
exciting
it,
that
though.
people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide.
We got like
That's
43
right,
minutes
I'm talking
left.
about Palworld.
23 minutes
I mean, just look at the giant
on,
depresso.
need some big hitters,
Cheer
man.
up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
No one can hold that breath forever.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Now, I gotta say that, you know, we didn't really get a lot of big games so far, and this show is roaring to be over soon. I think we got maybe, on my count here, maybe like 17 more minutes of show left, and I just have not seen many big titles. Like, I'm not into Valorant. I know some of you guys might be into Valorant, forgive me, but like, these type of events, you know, seeing with the absence of E3, I want to see big titles. That's what I want to see, and this is not really delivering that to me, you know. And you know, bless Jeff Healy, man, but this show just, I don't know, man. It had some good moments. I'm not saying it's like a total dud, but it showed a lot of titles that I just have no interest in. I'm not sure if other gamers have the same sentiment as me, but for me, this has been a little bit disappointing, and I don't blame him completely, because you know, these companies have to have games to show, right? If they don't have games to show, then it is kind of what it is. And I think some of these companies are holding it for their own show. Like EA is gonna have a show, Ubisoft, of course, the Xbox event. So I guess it is what it is. Hopefully we get some bigger titles.
Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit. Worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new
They hit us with a
2024
Samsung
monitors for
commercial.
gaming, work,
Scan
and
the
entertainment.
special
Scan the
offer.
QR code now to get up to
Get the
$300
QR code.
Samsung credit when you purchase through
If
June
you are looking
17th,
for a monitor,
plus a
though,
chance
I
to win
think they're giving like
$5,000
$200
Samsung credit
off
for
code
U.S. residents.
and then some other discounts. So
Summer Game
it's not a bad deal if you're looking for a monitor. The new stuff looks good.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes,
See, you guys can't get
Chicken
mad at me for
does
talking
look a
over the
lot like
commercials now.
Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is
Hit the like
excited
button, man.
to
A lot
share
of you guys
new
come in
game
here
that
sometimes and you forget to hit the
Chicken
like
and
button.
Chicken's buddies
So
are in
while you're watching it
called
live, hit the like
Squadbusters.
button. It
You
helps
fight
the channel
monsters,
out.
collect
And
lots
come
of
on, I give you
shiny
guys good
things,
content.
and
I give
Chicken
you
has a
guys
big role.
high quality
That's
streams.
all that
I didn't really
matters.
talk for
And
most of
here
this stream. Let you
is
guys
our
enjoy the
big
show.
ad.
You know, and
Squad up.
engage in the comment section. So all I'm asking is that you guys just hit the like button. Share this out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
What's going on?
But overall, the show's been kind of mid for me. Right now,
I'm the chicken.
I kind of got it sitting at maybe
We're here
a
to make your life more
6.
fun.
I'm fine. I drink
Let's
right out of the
see
carton.
what they
I don't
drop
think you know
towards
the
the end, but I
definition
need
of
something
fun.
big.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so.
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
Oh. He's
that-
one of the most
Yeah.
equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also pillaged a few villages.
I'm not a lawyer.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
think he's playing that part.
Accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You could definitely.
Yeah,
friends here.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
It's making me laugh. I am entertained. So far, I'm giving the show a 6.5. Entertained this commercial.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to
That's a good
wanna
advert.
go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Oh, that was good. That was good. It made me laugh.
You want me to shut the door or?
That's a good advert, man.
What?
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto.
Tony, yes. We're going to have to start
Ryozo-san.
making our own games for sure.
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Okay, see, this I like. They're showing me
Watch out
gameplay.
for that glove! I will draw a tire! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them! As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Yeah, this looks good. Yeah. Okay, how much time we got?
Thank you,
left, boys?
Ryosa-san.
Like
We will
7
see
minutes,
you at
boys.
Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade
final
Zero.
game, but it's gameplay, so let's see. I remember what they showed last year. It looked amazing, too. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's using...
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The face of this is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking summergamefest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Okay. Actually, we'll mute it and we'll let Day of the Devs play in the background as I give you guys my take on the show. Just give me a second here. Okay, so just give me a second. Okay, so the show overall, I'm not gonna lie, was a little bit disappointing. You guys might be hearing some feedback. Let me just turn down my set here. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so the show overall, I was kind of disappointed. It seemed to show a lot of small indie titles, which is weird because now they're doing like an indies direct, and a lot of those games were kind of showed there. I didn't really see any big, huge AAA games, like what was it called? Desert Ghost was a cool drop. Alan Wake, the Night Springs DLC that's gonna come out tomorrow. That was pretty awesome. They showed some mech game that looked pretty cool, and they showed some stuff that we've seen already. There was nothing that really dropped my jaw, and I was like, wow, maybe the Alan Wake, that was pretty cool, and we'll get to play that tomorrow. But overall, the show was just okay for me. And I'm not gonna go and blame Jeff Keighley because listen, he's gonna show what he can show, and I see a lot of these studios or companies are keeping their cards close to their vest, and I think they want to show their content at their shows. And they want to make the revenue. They want to get the attention themselves. They don't want to have to pay someone else to show their stuff when they can do it themselves. And that's kind of how E3 kind of died when Rona hit and E3 got shut down and they started to do these live streams. They realized that they can do it themselves. They don't need E3, and then E3 just kind of slowly died, and that's the end of it. So I think it's just unfortunate he didn't have really a lot of new stuff to show us or anything super crazy. And I think that's going to be at the EA show, that's going to be at the Ubisoft show, and that's going to be at the Microsoft show. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I think Microsoft is going to win this so-called E3 or this summer game event, whatever you want to call it, because annually we do this every year. We wait till June, and that was E3, and now we have Summer Game Fest and the Ubisoft, EA, Xbox presentations. So it's kind of the same where we're getting a lot of information and we're getting a lot of new titles. Now I gotta say, I saw a lot of games on the Game Fest show that didn't have the Xbox Series X or S. Like they weren't coming to that console; they were coming to PC and PlayStation 5, which is kind of strange. Also, I will say it's kind of weird that this season, there's nothing Sony. Like Sony had their State of Play last week. You guys all saw it. It was pretty bad. It was abysmal, and they didn't really have anything worthy to show or anything that got us excited apart from Astrobot. And Astrobot's a platformer. It's cool. It's the original was cool, and yes, I think the attention it got was well deserved, but that was pretty much what they showed. So they don't have a lot of stuff coming out outside of third-party games. They announced some of their titles coming to PC, but it wasn't really a huge Sony event. So Microsoft has a chance this Sunday to really capture gamers' attention, because I will say Sony's absence is definitely felt. And I think they should have abandoned their state of play and presented something, during this week to showcase their platform. They're the leaders right now. They're all selling Xbox 3-1. Of course, we know that Sony is really dominating the console space when it comes to Xbox. But at the same time, when you don't have a lot of games coming out, you give Microsoft an opportunity, Xbox an opportunity to get some consumers. So if they come out and have a fantastic show, and I'm hearing they're going to show a lot of games. I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of games. We're going to see Perfect Dark. Perhaps we're going to see Gear 6. And Gear 6 is running on the Unreal Engine 5. Okay? So you're going to have graphics that look like Hellblade 2. And I think they're probably going to surpass that, because when it comes to Unreal Engine, the Coalition, the Gears franchise really put Unreal Engine on the map. So I have no doubt that this game is going to look fantastic. So Microsoft has a good opportunity here on Sunday. And I'm honestly going to say that this whole Summerfest thing, or whatever you want to call it, post E3, whatever, is Microsoft's to lose. Honestly, I think they can win it if they show a bunch of games. And Microsoft badly needs to show a bunch of games, and a bunch of good games, and don't show us trailers. I saw so many trailers today without gameplay. Monster Hunter, now that impressed me. You know why? Because it had gameplay. I could actually see what the game is going to be like. I don't want to see in-engine trailers. That's cool that it's in-engine, but I want to see how the game plays. So I hope that Microsoft does that in their presentation this weekend. Let me read some of these comments here. If I had to score the show, honestly, guys, Monster Hunter at the end almost wants me to give it a 7, but I just can't give it a 7. So if I had to score it, and you guys know I kind of score it on a point system, I would score it 6.8. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't good, it wasn't great. It was just okay. It was okay. I was entertained with the commercial at the end for that game. That was pretty funny, and it had some moments. Like I said, Alan Wake was a pretty big moment. Monster Hunter looks awesome. And the other games that they showed, they did show a lot of games though. They did, but like I said, nothing really grabbed my attention. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch parts of it and like rewatch certain games to get more details, because when they're just throwing so many games, there's a few that can get lost in the shuffle. But overall, it was just an okay show. Let's see. Punty agrees with me. He says, wow, is it just me, or 10 minutes goes Xbox gonna clean up at the Game Awards? It's gonna be a massacre. Yeah, like I said, this is Xbox show to lose, man. Yeah, it was just okay. So I'm looking forward to what EA has to show. We know we're gonna see actually that's Ubisoft, that they're making a Star Wars game, so we're gonna see that at the Ubisoft event, and that game is coming out in August, and that game is going to look phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to running it on my RTX 4090 with everything turned up to the maximum. I'm really looking forward to that game, and it's looking fantastic on consoles too. It's looking good on consoles too. I'm not sure what the frame rate will be, but it does look good on the consoles. Let me see if there's not really too many comments here for me to read. Let me just go through it here one more time, make sure I'm not missing anything. Skip comments. There we go. Oh yeah, I did miss a few. Monster Hunter. Oh, and yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yes, that was a highlight. Yes, that was a highlight. And those aren't really games that I like to play, but it looked really good. I didn't play the first one. I don't remember playing the first one. Maybe I played parts of it. But the characters, I really liked them, and I like the banter. I like the comedy of it. It was just it grabbed me. Yes, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looks good. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Will we see Resident Evil 9 at the Capcom show? Probably. That's right. Capcom's gonna do a show as well. So it kind of makes sense why Healy didn't get a lot of the big games, because these companies, they want to reveal them themselves. So, you're gonna have to cut him some slack here. This is kind of keeping this whole E3 culture or vibe alive, what he's doing with this show. The Game Awards I thought was much better than this. And of course, those companies, they don't have their own shows coming up at that time, and it makes sense. And it's the holiday season, so he has a lot more premieres. Hopefully in the years coming, at least these companies can at least throw him one game. Capcom can throw him one exclusive game, Ubisoft, Namco, whoever. So he can have more bigger exclusive titles, because I really feel that this show was just missing that. But it did have a few highlights. Like Plaid Whipper said, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, so they're going in right now with the developers here. And see, these are like the small indie games. And like, honestly, I'm not really into these games, It's giving me the whole Game Boy vibes. And I don't, I try to be inclusive and, and not try to make fun of people too much for their different tastes. But like, there's only so much my nerddom goes, and like, these games, they just don't do it for me. They just don't do it for me. But if you enjoy these type of games, that's what gaming is all about. It's for everybody. There's a game for everybody to play. Even if you don't want to play hardcore games, you can play mobile games. You can play these smaller indie titles. If you just like, to kind of walk around and have the story be told for you, you can play these type of games. And if you want hardcore games, you can play that type of game. So gaming is for everybody, and I think we shouldn't be so harsh on people's likes and dislikes for games. We can make fun, because humor, it needs to be around, but it shouldn't be mean-spirited. Gaming is a place, for me, gaming is a place to escape. It should be a place to escape from your job, from your nagging kids, if your wife is getting on your nerves, if your husband's getting on your nerves, you just need to just get away. It's a good escape where you can just forget about things for like a couple of hours, and I'll be honest with you guys, as a younger guy, I think video games saved me. Part of it, of course, having a good family and friends and people that care about you, but video games, kind of saved me from, doing stupid things as a youth, where I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play this new Gran Turismo game, and I'm not going to say everything was all rosy and in my youth. I don't want to get into all of that. I don't even know why I'm talking about that, but I'm just simply saying that video games is a place to escape, and it gave me an escape when I needed an escape, and I think it changed my life, made me a better person, and it's just something that I enjoy to do. It's like my vice, like some people, they go out there, they consume alcohol, they do other things. My vice is video games, and I think it should be a safe place. And I kind of don't like when it gets toxic. Like I said, we can have fun banter and throw jokes, but it should never be mean-spirited. And sometimes the console space just gets really, really toxic. And in my honest opinion, it defeats the point, because it's supposed to be a place, a safe place, first of all, where you can come and enjoy yourself. It doesn't matter where you're from, what walk of life, what religion, what sex you are, what orientation you have. It doesn't matter. We're all gamers, and we all just come here to get away and enjoy. And I think it's kind of missing in this day and age. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of babbling at this point. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the guys that hit the super chat. I appreciate the guys that hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it out. This summer, I have some content coming up that's not going to be 100% video game related. Last summer, I did some electric bike videos, and drone videos and stuff like that, because this is a gaming and tech channel. Of course, we do mostly gaming. Before, we used to do a lot of TVs, and I think in the fall, we're probably going to get back into TVs a little bit. But this summer, on some Saturdays, some Sundays, I'm going to drop videos on electric bikes and scooters. I have some scooters coming in. I have some electric bikes coming in. And I think it's a good way to get out, and get some exercise, and to get to places fast, or to use it as a substitute for your car, where, you can save money on gas and, of course, the environment. And it is tech related, because these things are electric, and they're fast, and they're very advanced. And I just want to share some of that information with you guys, and I enjoy to do it. So I'm going to be dropping some of those videos in the summer. On Sunday, I will be showing Microsoft's presentation, so come back to the channel for that, and we're going to hang out then. So for you guys that stuck around to the end, I appreciate you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.